and I'll never pay. All right, well, you're paying anyway, but go ahead. Go off. I want to work hard for it, and I want pussy for merit. I'm going to be a good guy, and she's going to give it to me because she likes me. Well, all right. If that's what you want to do, you still want to play that game. Right, here we go right here. But if it wasn't for Chad and Tyrone, I'll have more women to sleep with. He says they only hitting Coach because he got clout and resources. Oh, no, really? Oh, is that what it is? Say it ain't so. They're only hitting me up because I have clout and resources? Damn. So that means they really don't like me? They don't want me for me? You mean the punani that ain't getting wet? They don't like me? You mean they're using me? You mean they don't think I have game? You mean I'm not handsome? You mean they're lying to me? Oh no. I thought they liked me for me. I thought I was getting my salami wet with their snail trail because she liked me. Oh no, I'm gonna lose sleep. You mean when I bust my nut, they don't like me? When I bust on their feet, when I finish on their feet, they only doing that because I have clout and resources? Say it ain't so. Right? What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do to move forward. You mean when I bust in their hair, they didn't really want me for me? You think I care?
Oh, you think it's funny, bitch? This is pimping here. I've been on Wheel of Fortune, Prices Right. Oh, bitch, it's funny. Come on with it.
Here are the 6 characteristics of a Delilah. Remember, Delilah portrayed Samson in the Bible. Let's get into it, family. Number 1, Delilah is selfish. She's not there for love or the relationship. She is there for herself and what she stands to gain in the relationship. She's an opportunist. Almost everything she does has a selfish motive behind it. She has her own agenda and hardly sacrifices for the relationship. Number 2, Delilah knows how to disarm a man. She is captivating and seductive. She knows what a man wants superficially and knows how to make him feel good. Number 3, Delilah is manipulative. She will coax, deceive, shame, pressure, ultimatum, nag, seduce. She'll weaponize your insecurities, your deep, dark secrets. She has no shame nor integrity. You almost feel like you are under her spell. Number 4, Delilah does not like authority, has no interest in submitting to any man, and only desires to have things her way. She can make a man feel lonely, frustrated, and depressed. Number 5, Delilah tends to be a promiscuous woman. She loves having the power, and she does not want to be tied down. This is not a woman who desires to be committed. She loves the attention, the power she gets from it. Number 6, Delilah is vengeful and unforgiving. The moment you decide to stand up for yourself, start to set boundaries, she will suddenly turn against you and do something to hurt you badly just to get back at you.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I really need this money, Nate.
Oh my God, I'm officially divorced! Yes!
Shake my.
Oh my God! I'm officially primary custodian of the kids. What about the child support? That's it? Tony, that's crazy. Why? Are you kidding me? Not all of of this financial burden when my children is on me?
What?
This is love.
Ex-husband. I didn't have an ex.
Okay, let's see what that nigga say.
I guess I would say his biggest complaint with me is, I don't know, my mouth.
Your mouth? What do you mean? Elaborate on that.
So you got a divorce because you got a smart mouth?
No, we had a lot of irreconcilable differences that I won't get into. I don't know. I really don't.
She doesn't take accountability with her. That's what he said. Every time I try to bring something to her attention, she thinks she perfect. Every time I try to correct her, she want to goddamn fight and argue. That's probably the thing that probably happened. Yeah. The fact that you can't see what you're doing wrong means that you lack a certain skill called accountability. It's okay, most women do too. I'm pretty sure that's what he would say. Why is it so hard for women to apologize?
It's not hard for me to apologize.
So could you apologize to your ex-husband right now on the trigger alert for all the things that you did wrong in that relationship?
No.
Exactly. Got you again. You can't make this shit up. Hey, long live Kevin Samuel. It's not hard to apologize. Well, apologize. No.
So you really are
Yes, she's a hoe.
Men, don't fall for her psychological trap. See, because you don't have an anger issue. She has a habitual line stepping issue. And if she just stopped crossing that motherfucking line that you've clearly defined, you wouldn't get angry. You don't get angry at work. You don't get angry with your kids. You don't even get angry with strangers. You only get angry with her when she does the things you've told her repeatedly you don't like for her to do.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
A lot of shit pissed me off, but not coach. The great sensei has spoken. Half the time he's saying some crazy shit, He's always on point with it, but it sounds kind of crazy because he's actually predicting the future as he's talking. He's actually bringing forth what he thinks is going to happen towards the future. As he's predicting these um, cataclysmal events, uh, the women degrading herself, putting herself more on Instagram and Facebook and OnlyFans and these type of social media outlets to make more money and monetize herself in the dating marketplace and do all these things that he's kind of already predicted. He's written multiple books and he's actually a scholar in relationships and sociology and stuff like this. So I'm introducing them to you if you haven't heard about Coach. Um, this is a person that seems to always have his mind on the future and understanding where sociology and this marketplace, this monetization of everything will lead us to. You know, this is a sad part of reality that people got to get with and understand that men are in love and women are in business. Shout out, Coach. He teaches these principles so we understand how people move in social settings. As you keep on developing and learning from Sensei, you will become a great teacher yourself. You can understand why people move the way they move, why half the divorce rate is how it is, or half the people can't get along with their mates, and it's different things that concern you if you're supposedly trying to develop a healthy relationship. Most of the time, we're trying to develop a healthy relationship with somebody that we're into, and we're trying to build on something and create something that's more positive. But people constantly are trying to bring this love thing in it, this this concept of love, this Romeo and Juliet theme, concept of love, Greco-Roman, if you will. you know, where there's so many different definitions of love in different languages besides English that we understand there's a different love for uh, a dad and a daughter, a dad and a son. uh, husband and wife, shit like this. There's different levels to love. We can't just say I love you. There's a different love for friends and stuff like that, right? Bromances, whatever. Like I really like that dude. You know what I'm saying? He resonate with something. He he understands me, or however you want to put it, right? So the problem is men constantly thinking that they're gonna find someone that truly loves them off of, I guess, first sight. Um, if you're going off of that, that's kind of crazy, right? So she doesn't love you off of first sight, right? Or if she does, then okay, y'all in love. What are you gonna build with that? All right, you're in love. What are you what are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna pursue to have a baby and a family with this woman? She says she's in love. Now, do y'all want to agree to have 5 kids together? She wants 5. Are you going to agree to that? See, it's going to cause you to start asking certain questions after you got the love thing down. You got the love thing down. Now, do y'all want a big house? Oh, I don't want 5 bedrooms. Oh, I want more 2 bedrooms. I mean, we're only supposed to have 2 kids, but I wanted 5. You'll start pulling at strings. Where do you want to retire at? Where do you see yourself in 10 years and expect to live in the same household or whatever? But they want to move to somewhere across states, out of the country. This is the type of stuff that people usually don't speak on until the deal's done, the cake's baked, or whatever you want to call it. Your John Hancock's on a house, a deed, mortgage, anything like this, uh, the business of marriage. See, you should be looking at marriage as a business, but we keep going to this love thing. Let's say, all right, you make 100K, 200K a year. She makes 20,000, 30,000 a year. From a business standpoint, you're going to be covering most of the expenses, right? As a love thing, you wasn't thinking of no expenses. You're not thinking about how much this is going to cost you in the long run, as far as clothes, shoes, maybe how many kids y'all plan on having, how long is this going to last, um, as far as living in certain dwellings, whatever the rent might be, however long, leases and shit like this. Are we going to go upgrade into a bigger spot? Are we going to rent? Are we going to buy? You have to understand these things and understand your partner as y'all keep on moving forward. But if you're going to constantly think that it's love that's going to keep your relationship throttling along, then you're going to get stuck, because at some point it's got to be about business. And business makes you cut love out and get to the nitty gritty of things. Numbers. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Now, what are we really talking about? You're bringing more to the table. Women usually date up, so you're going to bring enough to the table to support her, probably another kid, probably another family member, if necessary. So you're going to have to be bringing in. If she used to say your woman is used to doing 90K by herself. Now she's married to you. She gets pregnant. And now she wants to take maternity leave. Now she wants to take time off of work and raise the kids. Are you able to match that 90 plus another 90? That's pretty much what's being required. That's what's asked. Because she's going to say that I'm used to living a certain way from her uh, previous job, or her previous engagement, however she was making this money, and you're gonna have to compensate that on top of whatever else, dog, cat, 3 kids, bigger house, whatever, new car, whatever you're gonna have to explain to make her understand that, hey, you ain't you ain't pulling in what she used to pull in and double that, or maybe you are, but now you gotta do her massages for her hair, for her waxes, for her damn little trinkets she like to get off Amazon and shit. This is what you're gonna have to cover. So when you get into these relationships and this love thing is popped up, understand that it's more of a business deal than anything. And I know you might be thinking it with your little head, but it's gonna be your big head that get bust when them courts get at your ass. Sounds acceptance and we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.